I think it is time to start this event, the 10th, the Jubilee event of BBC, Bulgarian Bifurcation and Complex Intervention course. And it is a great pleasure for me to welcome in person Professor Uvar, Yves, who is with us. And yesterday we just came back in memories, and almost 20 years he's supporting us and is always helping us when it's necessary, being with us. Welcome to Professor Gil, who is online, and Yves and Robert are our directors of the course, which really supported the course. And the first thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you to you and to Gil for the support and for the advices that we have. I will give the floor to Yves just to say a few words, and after that Robert is going to...
So, good morning. So, first, in the context of the COVID, I have to say that I'm very, very happy to meet friends that we have not seen since 2 years now.
Yeah.
Valerie was saying that we encountered, myself and probably my group also, with the Bulgarian cardiology was 20 years ago. At that time was certainly the radial approach that became the rule in this country. So in 1 or 2 years, you didn't need anymore any support. In 2004, we founded with Olivier Darmon and Thierry Lefebvre, two good friends in France, Thierry, my associate, the European Bifurcation Club, and which is a think tank dedicated to research in treatment, classification, and so on, and also teaching. And I have to say that after that, we have seen many, many, many other bifurcation clubs in the world. And certainly, Bulgarian Bifurcation Club was one of the first to follow us in this adventure. And I think regarding in the past, what we have done with the bifurcation treatment took a long time. The principle took a long time to be accepted by the whole community, and the reason is that every year we have new interventional cardiologists. They are very enthusiastic, and they think everything can be done, and sometimes they make mistakes. So the principle of this club is to try to define a consensus on diagnostic and treatment of bifurcation club. And when I'm visiting here in Bulgaria, I'm visiting a part of the club, and we are discussing the concept that we discussed last year or 2 years ago in the European Bifurcation Club. I am here with friend, and I think this meeting here in Bulgaria is doing something which is essential in medicine, which is discover new treatment and transmit and share the experience. I mean, proctoring when it's necessary, and or producing pedagogic material in order to help young interventional cardiologists to progress much quicker than what we did. So I'm sure that this meeting will go on during the next years, with or without me, so for sure. Because, I wish you a great success for the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Yves. I hope that the meeting will continue with all of us and will grow. Now, Dobry is here too. And Robert, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you very precisely.
So,
say something.
Please just start the opening of the meeting.
Hi to everybody. I welcome you from Warsaw, Poland. Unfortunately, I'm not with you personally. It hurts. This is true. However, some special circumstances caused this situation. Hopefully, next year I will be alive with you. But because of the Jubilee, I would like to divide my speech for two parts. One, this is just compliments to your course, which is I'm 100% sure very important, especially for young specialists, because it takes time to be safe and effective intervention cardiologist, and we have to let's say realize that in our hands very often there is a human being life. And the results of this procedure, which you're supposed to do, is not only just immediate after the procedure. This is a kind of responsibility. What will come to the patients in next month, years. So therefore, we have to learn. We have to study. We have to remember that always there is somebody better, there is with much more energy, enthusiasm, innovations, and if it's proved, we have to learn from him. This is, and of course, I congratulate to the organizing committee, which is consisted of my friends. I am very proud of that, for your work. I'm pretty sure that this Jubilee's conference will be successful and very effective for young cardiologists. And let me expand a little bit this speech to personal affairs. Dobrin Vasiliev is a very good friend of mine. He spent 1.5 years in my department. And I must say honestly, that was a great time for me. Why? Because he had always questions. He was not easy, but always complicated questions, a lot of ideas. Part of this idea, this is biostat. Bifurcation, that was a kind of hobby, which came to me from him during these hours lasting discussions. I remember how we discussed, how we were discussing the problem of carina shift. To be honest, in our opinion, we were the first. The title was carina displacement, not carina shift. We wanted to share the knowledge and we lost the first position. This is the life, doesn't matter. Anyway, Dobrin, thank you very much for this virus, bifurcation virus, which you sent to me. There was also a very funny story when he came to me telling, in Bordeaux, there is a plan to let's say, to organize a first European Bifurcation Club meeting. What are you talking about? Bifurcation, special meeting on bifurcations? On a session, 1, 2, 3 sessions about bifurcations, 1.5 days. I didn't believe that it will survive. Today, I must say, in my opinion, he's one of the father of coronary bifurcation ideas, which are spreading all over the world. And this is a merit, our French friends and a lot of friends from other countries, that today bifurcation is visible, is taking into consideration also in European Society of Cardiology guidelines. We should be proud of that. Simultaneously remembering about the need to educate young people and to be educated. Once more, I wish you very successful, and full of interesting presentations course. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. So, just a few words. First of all, thanks to Robert for all that I learned from him from 2006 up to now. And the second point is that I remember that in 2004 I started to interest from bifurcations. Why? Because Ifulvar appeared in the National Heart Hospital, invited from Alexander Duganov, and he made several cases. Valery remembered that time, and in 2004,
in fact, this was the first wife course.
Yes, that was the first wife course in Bulgaria. And during this first live course in 2004, while I was looking at Ifulvar, how he is working and what he is doing at that time, I just have blamed the passion to bifurcations. I don't know, maybe once I told him, but I don't know did he remember that, but so all that started in 2004 from Eve, actually. We were with Valery later on, and in 2011 we started very enthusiastic with a lot of pessimism from everywhere. However, during this is actually 11th year, but 10th edition of the course, it survived, and not only survived, but I would say that this is one of the most successful international meetings in medicine in Bulgaria. Thanks to all these people who are on the podium, thanks to Robert, who supported us all the time, and that was really precious help from his side. I don't know, did I succeed without his enthusiasm, because he is much more durable than I am, to be honest. And he was supporting me all the time. Thanks to Valery and to Vasko Velchev, we were together all the time, actually. And without this trio between us, I'm absolutely sure that nothing will happen in reality. So the friendship and support from Robert, from Eve was all the time. We were talking yesterday evening that the only ones that he missed the meeting, that was because the weather and the strike of Lufthansa when he was stuck in Vienna. And but that was really tough meeting, but all the time these are people who are supporting us, and without them there will be no BBC. So thank you everybody, and I suggest to start and to go further with the program. Now we will just make a very short video retrospection from the last 10 meetings.
nice. Thank you very much.
Compliments to Denise and the team that did this film. And now we have a few words from the head of the and directors of the hospitals that will be said by this beautiful lady.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the 10th Bulgarian Bifurcation and Complex Coronary Interventions course. It is a great honor to Acıbadem City Clinic to Kuda University Hospital to host this prestigious forum for exchanging experience and for overviewing the most important achievements in the field of invasive cardiology in the last decade. We are proud that with exceptional perseverance in the last 10 years, the organizers of the Congress gathered distinguished names and remarkable speakers from 3 continents. This invaluable event provides young cardiologists and established specialists with the opportunity to experience the knowledge of proven international experts. Thank you for your efforts and for the successful work throughout these years, as well for the remarkable scientific program. Good luck with the event. Sincerely yours, Vanelina Mileva, Chief Executive Officer, Acıbadem City Clinic, University Hospital Tukuda, and Bugrat Susam, Chief Executive Officer and Procurator, Acıbadem City Clinic, Tukuda University Hospital. I wish you success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I want to express our thanks to the hospital and to the management of the hospital that is supporting us not only during the course but in our work, and that's important because the course is only a glimpse of what we are doing every day. Thank you, really. So we should go with the program, and I think it's time for bifurcation.